Another amazing week of Lego creations. Again, this week we have the Iron Builder, we have a lot of very cool medieval builds, and some very nice vegetations entry as well. As always, remember that all the articles and the builders mentioned in this video will be linked in the description down below for you to go and check them out. Let's start as always from the Instagram section. We have Jaifa Mox, Master Builder, we featured multiple times on the channel. We saw the work in progress of this build before that now is completed. My neighbor Totoro. Amazing build. You can go and check out all the images and the work in progress in the previous post. I always love the face of this cat bust that is light up very well as well. Some very interesting part usage. And then we can also have a look at the characters that are very well done. All the details are spot on as always. A really amazing build. Next up, we have leewanlego with a very interesting build. Of course, go and check out the profile of all these builders. But look at this. This looks like a upscale 2x4 brick, but is actually only 4 plates, 4 tiles tall. So if you look at the picture from the side, you can see that is a layer of plates and tiles and the bigger stuff on top. So it's all a matter of perspective when looking at this. Very cool. Next up, we have another master builder, stensbylego. We feature him multiple times, and this time another amazing character, which is Elvis Presley. Very cool, iconic pose with these long skinny legs and the I don't know what's the name of those type of pants that open down wider at the bottom. Very cool and iconic representation of Elvis. Then we have Lego designer Titolian with the third addition to that series of pod racer that we saw from other designers. This is Peb Gembar pod racer. Very cool. I love the choice of color with these sort of pink lavender kind trans clear pieces. Very cool. You can go and have a look at these engines a little bit closer. A lot of very interesting details and part usage over here, and a perfect choice of colors as well. Next up, we have some more crabs. We have moptoptrev that is building a lot of stuff for the Time for Crab challenge. I love in particular this alternative build of the pink flamingo turned into a shrimp. I think it would fit quite well actually as a fourth alternative build for that set. I'm also working on an alternative build myself, nothing crab related, but you will see that in a week or two. Another interesting crabby by another great builder, Danko. Very small piece count and very cool build with some interesting part usage as always. We have there, for example, a couple of regular minifigure seats, minifigure chairs. Then we have Dviddy, Patrick Biggs, amazing builder with this sort of bionicle deer called the Impostor. Very cool, very organic. Nice pop of color with that mask, the white mask there in the center. This is really beautiful. Very well photographed as well, and very nice use of lights as well. I wish I can take photos this good. Then we have Intert Builds, another amazing builder with a little trophy over here. This is a trophy build for the London A-Falls meetup. Very cool little microscale build, and here we can see some interesting part usage for this microscale tree. We talked about these little minifigure handlers before in previous episodes. Here is a very cool use in a microscale build. Very well done. Then we move into the article section. We're gonna have a lot more mocks later in the content section. This is the stone circle from Ahsoka by m.j.w bricks. Very cool build, recreating this iconic scene from the TV show. You can see the build is quite massive because it has the whole cliff that goes down to the bottom, which is also an important part of that scene. So very nice recreation of this circle in the middle, and also with those red trees at the back. Very good build, and of course go and check out the profile of this other amazing builder. Then we move on to New Elementary, when we have another sort of triangles math related article by Lego Arno. He posted already some of these articles that we featured in previous episodes. This one is talking again about triangles, so interesting and useful ways to use Lego at different angles. So go and check it out. It's a very interesting piece of information. Then on Brothers Bake, they are having quite a lot of builders interview, and I'm really enjoying this content recently. So this week they have 2 interviews, very interesting. One is with Iain Heath, I will pronounce that properly, Ochre Jelly. Is quite popular, in particular for his meme-related builds, so go and check it out. It's a pretty fun interview. And also we have another one with Cathedral of Bricks that we feature in previous episode of This Week in Bricks. Another fairly new builder, but definitely one to follow, one to check out, because there are some really amazing builds. And of course, go and check out the interview on Brothers Brick. On Brick Nerd, we have an article by Barto about Battlestar Galactica in Lego. So here we're going to see a lot of interesting creations, interesting ship. So if you are into this type of mocks, then go and check it out, because you can find a lot of interesting things over here. Then we have an article by Mirko Crucchiola about Davide Zen, which is a very, very good Lego Technic Italian builder. He has some amazing work, car related in particular. Go and check it out. There are some really awesome builds that Lancia Delta and the Lamborghini, and a lot of very, very cool cool builds. Go and check it out. It's also a very interesting interview as well. Now let's move back to the contest. So we are towards the end of the summer Joust, so we still have a few builds coming in. We have Ids De Jong with this Magisto Summer Retreat. Very, very interesting concept over here. You can see also here a few trees. We are going to see today a few different ways of creating trees, all very effective. I in particular like the roof of this scene as well. Then we have T86 that is having an amazing campaign, a lot of great builds coming from his side recently. Very cool build, this sort of A-frame type of build for the farms and field category. I love the roof, and you can see all the vegetation, that greenery that is growing on top of the roof. Very well done, and also that's an interesting way if you need to cover up gaps in builds. And here you can see also 2 fairly simple trees on the side, very skinny one with some flex tube. Very, very simple tree that achieve very, very well the design. And also here we can see a lot of small builds that make this submission very, very good in my opinion, with this little pop of color, the stones, the rock pieces on the left, the goat, and all these orange patches over there. Very well done. Now we have a few entries for the Where You Dare to Go category. I don't remember exactly what's the name of the category. I will get it in a moment. Anyway, we have this very dark build, the Dark Forest Betstroy Links by Kalais. Very, very cool build with this big character coming there in front of the minifigure. So nice work with the perspective there as well. Then we have the Leaking Well. This is by Jheewee, that is Jan Willem Lunen. We featured him multiple times on the channel already. This is actually for the same category, but will participate on the digital category that has a different set of prices. Then again, the category is Where No One Dares Go. This is a build by Oshi, very, very cool, very, very cool. A lot of interesting plants and trees. You can see on the right, we have that big bush with the ends coming off in white. And also we have some lime kind of things coming off the water. I don't know exactly what are some of those pieces. There's some round things. I assume those are the kind of cherry pieces in lime. Anyway, this is an excellent build as well. Now let's move to the Iron Builder. We are featuring Jonah Schultz against Loic Brun. We talked already about the beginning of the this challenge last week. This is the Technic rotation joint cylinder in medium azure that they are using as seed parts. I think last week we saw the first 3 builds until here, and now we have quite a lot of new ones that we're going to check out now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 builds, and actually there's one more that is not here yet, so 9 builds. So first we have this Angry Hippo, very, very cool, by Filbrick. Is using colors very, very well, and of course you have very good parts usage, very organic shape for this hippo, with the parts used for the legs, for the nostrils, for the ears, for the eyes. Very, very well done. Then Jonah answered with another hippo that is soaking in the bath. Again, nice colors over here, and some very interesting and less common part usage as well. Another amazing one with very good use of color by Filbrick, with all those spill of water on the left, a lot of little pieces of plants on the side. I always like those friends type of pieces scattered around. We have the seat part using a few places over here. We have some gears, and we even have a brick separator over there. Very, very well done. Another cool one by Jonah is this sort of shopping cart with the part usage there for those big bottles. And again, here we have some interesting part usage. For example, we have some helmets at the bottom there at the wheels of the cart. And we also have a piece of wrapping paper that is actually also coming from a Lego bag. So everything is Lego over here. Filbrick answered with a cupcake. A very interesting build. Probably the inside structure would be interesting to see because everything has to be on an angle. And also part usage that I really like is this big yellow part there. It's not a plate. That is actually a big Duplo part, so you can connect in the middle. I know that because my son is playing with that. So that's also a Lego part. Very cool. Then we have this build by Jonah, very, very cool. We have this sort of Viking scene on the water. I love that gribbling at the front with those flags too being reddish brown. But of course the highlight is all these little seat parts, and everything has movement here. So we can see the waves move. Here's the video where everything moves. Very, very cool build. They're going back and forth. Is an amazing round of their own builder. Filbrick, again, perfect choice of colors, beautiful editing with this beautiful ship with the top, the front that is angled downward, good parts usage, amazing build for both the builders in the challenge here. Jonah replied with this, that is a very interesting concept as well. So here you cannot see actually the color, everything is playing a little bit with the shadow of the things and with the lights. But it make to a very good effect, and he also use a technique that I use in the past. So we have for the star is using these Technic axles as stars. If you look closely, you can notice that. Very well done. He already posted also this one that was not in the main page, making a mess. So we have this child playing with Lego, with bricks there. We can see his top and the head. Very nice build. At the time of recording this video, the challenge is, the round is not finished yet, so there might be some more builds that you can go and check it out. Otherwise I will post them next week. Also, keep a lookout here. We have, I didn't mention this in previous round, but the MELO was going on as well. Usually always run at the same time of the year. This is the Lord of the Rings lag page. MELO is the Middle-earth Lego Olympics. We are already at the final. For example, there was some very cool build by Wolverbricks that I featured a few times on the channel, like this elf's little vignette. Here is the table with the two finalists that are going on for the last round. I should have mentioned this contest before. Okay, so one of the finalists is J2 Bricks. For example, one of these latest build, this was for the semi-final. They had to turn a evil place in a good one or vice versa. This is Microscale, very nice build over here. And one that is doing very well is a build that I have featured many times, especially for the YouTube section, Earth Bricks. Is having an amazing MELO campaign. Look at this build. This one we featured his video already in previous episode, The Last Omelette Cove. So it's a sort of pirate take on the Lord of the Rings. He has this Norris vault, very good, a lot of interesting details. I love those vein of golds coming out at the bottom, very nice. And we also have this one. This one is beautiful, the withered wood. Use all types of, most types of green. We have olive green, sand green, dark green. Beautifully executed, lovely choice of color, nice elven structures at the bottom and at the top. Very well done. There is a YouTube video about this. I will put the link on the YouTube channel so you can go and check it out. And this is the final challenge. They're gonna go against each other, building the two trees. So keep an eye out because we are gonna see two very cool builds coming out shortly. Also keep an eye out on the Rebel Lag page because we are coming into August. So another amazing contest is coming, which is Vigne Week. 6 vignettes in 7 days. Very fun contest, very intense, but if you have the time, go check it out and participate, even just for one day. It's very, very fun. Now, let's finish the video that is already quite long with the YouTube section. We have, as always, Bob Brickman, video in German this time, expanding the city with an industrial area. So we have a big building over here, very, very cool as always. Then we have Rocco J. Butler, we feature him multiple times. He's an amazing architecture builder. He's building a massive Rome landscape. And here we have updates on the phase 3. I hope one day I will be able to see this. Is really amazing, and there's an impressive amount of part and knowledge as well in order to build these kind of things. Then we have Solid Brick Studios that drop another amazing mock. This is a collaborative build of Yerbana. Very, very cool. I love in particular the techniques, quite simple actually, but very effective, of that clouds at the bottom there of this bridge. Very, very cool. Beyond the Brick, they feature again one more time a build by Scott Willell. A lot of video interesting one on Beyond the Brick this week, but this one by Scott Willell is really, really amazing. It's the third video they feature his work, the rover and other spaceship for September. Very, very cool. You must go and check out his profile. Here's his page. I will link the Flickr down below. It's a really amazing builder. You must go and follow. On my channel this week, I posted a little double habitat for the little collectible F1. This is the Alpine one. Go and check it out. It was pretty fun to build. I know that these little cars, they didn't get much love in the A4 community, but there is a lot of potential for building mocks and vignettes with those. I also have the members only vlog with the behind the scene about that. Please consider to leave a like, comment and subscribe, or go and check out one of the previous episodes of This Week in Bricks. Here you can see the playlist and the latest episode link on screen. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.